I'm staring at my phone, my eyes fixed on a social media post that makes my blood run cold. Alice, my former friend, is smiling and laughing with the people I thought I trusted, including the man who shattered my world, Farquaad. The same man who touched me without my consent, who violated my boundaries and left me a shell of myself. I met Alice during our first semester in nursing school. We didn't exactly click at first, but as I got to know her, I thought I understood her better. She introduced me to her friend group, and I was welcomed with open arms. There was Carl, Alice's boyfriend, Nico, who became my boyfriend, and Farquaad, the fifth wheel who never seemed to mind being single. We bonded over our love of anime, spontaneous adventures, and heated debates. It was a tight-knit group, and I felt like I had finally found my tribe. But from the beginning, Farquaad's behavior raised some red flags. He flirted shamelessly with Alice and me, making uncomfortable comments about our bodies. He would take pictures of Alice, comparing her to porn stars, and show them to us. I tried to brush it off, thinking that if no one else was bothered, maybe it wasn't a big deal. But looking back, I realized that was a huge mistake. When Farquaad started flirting with me, I didn't think much of it, assuming it was just his way of teasing Nico. That was until the night of the NBA Finals watch party at Farquaad's house. Nico was out of state, and Alice and Carl had other plans. I was hesitant to go alone, but I thought Farquaad would look out for me. I was wrong. I was drunk and asleep when Farquaad touched me without my consent. I woke up during the worst of it, and I remember every detail. I remember telling him to stop, but he didn't. When I got home, I felt like I was living in a nightmare. I told my best friend V, and she encouraged me to tell Nico, even if I was scared he wouldn't believe me. Nico believed me immediately, and we decided to tell Alice and Carl. They were supportive, crying with me and talking me through the next steps. They even discussed how they would confront Farquaad at an upcoming event. But something changed after that. Alice stopped hanging out with me, and her texts became few and far between. Nico took his time confronting Farquaad, and when he finally did, he told me that Farquaad's story matched up with mine, but with some disturbing details left out. Nico said he was confused, but he believed me. However, when he recounted Farquaad's story to Carl and Alice, they came to the conclusion that it was all a joke gone too far. I was devastated. My boyfriend and my friend were taking Farquaad's side, and it felt like they were betraying me. When I saw Alice's social media post, showing her and the others at Farquaad's house, I felt like I was reliving the trauma all over again. I tried to reach out to Nico, but he ghosted me for a week. When I finally talked to Alice, she claimed she didn't realize she posted the story and that she only went to Farquaad's house to hang out with his family. But I knew that was a lie. I could see the doubt in her eyes, and I knew that Farquaad had gotten to her too. She was starting to believe his side of the story, and it broke my heart. I ended things with Nico, and I cut off all contact with the group. I threw myself into my studies, focusing on my future as a nurse. I even landed an interview with one of the top hospitals on the East Coast. But when I saw that social media post, it stung. I blocked them all on social media, trying to move on. However, I recently discovered that they're all still friends with Farquaad. And that's when I found out something else. Alice had cheated on Carl with another guy, having a full-blown relationship behind his back. I had hinted at it to Nico when we were dating, but he never picked up on it. My friends told me I should expose Alice, hurt her the way she hurt me. But I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do. I've been writing out all my feelings, trying to process everything. I even wrote an email to Nico, telling him everything I wanted to say but never got the chance to. I included text proof of Alice's cheating and mentioned Nico's secret that he might have a child with one of his exes. And then I BCC'd Carl, so he would know the truth. Now I'm left wondering, was I the jerk for sending that email? Should I have taken my revenge on them? I've been in therapy, and it's helped me to focus on myself and my future. But a part of me still wants to burn their world down like they did mine. What do you think? Was I right to expose them, or should I have just moved on?
If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Drop your verdict in the comments below, subscribe for new stories every single day, and hit the notification bell so you never miss one.